So this video is called 10 Signs You Are an Alpha Male. Not everyone is going to hit all of these ones. It's by How to Beast. He got a similar themed channel as I do. He caters to people who are men, who are trying to improve their lives. And as a result of an improved life, the byproduct is going to be, of course, having women come to you. So, an alpha male, as I said before, is not a bully. He's not someone who's king of the castle, who's just, looks down at people and spits on them or whatever. So, I'm going to read these signs and I'm going to interpret them myself. 1. He's courageous. Simply put, courage is not fearlessness, is not someone who's fearless. Courage is someone who can face their fears and grow from them and even conquer them in some cases. So that's what courage is. Courage is being able to be in control of your fear and not let... We have nothing to fear but fear itself, essentially. Be able to control yourself, be able to control your emotions, be able to face fear, and be able to face it down. Number 2, control your emotions. Okay, please, men, control your emotions. Everyone should control your emotions, okay? Everyone should control their emotions. If I am a woman and I'm listening to this, I should control my emotions as well. If you're anyone, control your emotions, alright? But men in particular, okay? This video and channel are catered to heterosexual men who want to be the alpha. So, as an alpha, you must always be able to control your emotions. You don't have the right to physically intimidate people. Domestics are not acceptable, okay? There's no intimidating your wife, no intimidating your girlfriend. That should never happen. You should never scream and yell and punch holes in the fucking wall. That's not acceptable. That's the first part of being in control of your emotions. The second part is, if you can control your emotions, then that puts you in the position where you are going to be able to control your emotions and be relied upon in an emergency situation. And just in terms of being able to help other people, okay? And you'll be able to help yourself. Because if you're running around with your head, like you're a chicken with its head cut off, you're useless to yourself, to your family, and to the people that might be relying on someone to take the role as a leader in a serious situation. Number 3, he has a purpose. Okay, everyone should have a purpose. Sometimes I have purpose, then I lose it because I realize I'm not really into that. But ultimately, when we find our passions and our call in life, we have a purpose. So, whatever your passion is, make that your purpose. And then, as you gain that purpose and it comes into focus and it comes into clarity, you're going to be able to attract the people that you want to attract. Not just women, but business partners, business investors, people who want to make you filthy rich. Okay? If you have purpose, you're going to be able to be happy. You're going to be able to have people that want to make you happy in life, and the well-meaning people will come into your life. That's what they want. They want to be with people who have purpose, and you want to be with people who have purpose. Number 4, he's not afraid to make decisions. Okay, in basic dating, women who want alpha males, which is something that you want to be because you're watching these videos, is, they want a man who can make a decision. So don't ask them, what restaurant do you want to go to? Because mostly, in my experience, as someone who perceives himself as an alpha male, And who's been told that he's an alpha male on many occasions. I'm not afraid to make decisions. So I say, I want you to meet me at the Starbucks at X location at noon. And then the woman says, okay. And she does, because she's already shown interest. And this is a sign that she's interested. All she does is show up looking fine as hell, just like I show up looking fine as hell. We go out, we have a nice time, we do our thing, and the date's over, and we either go home, depending on the stage of the relationship, we go our separate ways, and we have another date. And if you are not afraid to make decisions, it shows that you are in control of your emotions, going back to number 2. So make decisions and be confident in your decision making. And if you can do that, if you can practice that and you can put it into application, or if you can apply it and put it into practice rather, you are going to be someone who can help other people in a serious situation, and you'll be able to impress people like a woman when you date them, and you can tell them, okay, let's go here. They're usually going to just want to follow and be like, hell yeah, let's see what he does. 5, he's not afraid to say what's on his mind. You need to be able to say what's on your mind. True, some people are like super offended by everything or whatever, but to say what's on your mind in a polite way. Some people are going to be offended by the fact that you have a differing opinion than them. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, those people, if they're offended by what you feel as a person, they're not worth being around. They're not meant to be in your life, and that's okay. So the sooner you show your personality, the sooner you show your opinions and stuff like that, don't be a fucking dick, but just show your opinions, and people who are like you will be drawn to you. People who are interested in your opinions will be drawn to you. Just say what's on your mind. And if it bothers someone, you're more than welcome to leave. If your girlfriend is being rude to you, tell her, don't be afraid to rock the boat. Okay? Women, what they want to do more than anything is to respect the person that they're with. I don't care what anyone says, that's the truth. So, number 6, he doesn't let any one thing rule his life. Don't obsess over things. Okay? If you have a career, don't forget about your wife. If you have a wife, don't forget about your career. What you need to do is you need to be able to focus on everything going on in your life and realize everything in moderation. Okay? Don't be afraid to have friends and do something else instead of hanging out with your wife that moment. You know, it's okay to be apart. People need to be able to breathe. Number 7, he maintains his physical health. Okay, going back to 4 and 2, physical health is very important from the perspective of being able to make a difference in an emergency situation, or in the bedroom, anything. Being physically healthy is very important for your relationship. It's very important for the people around you when something pops off, like a massive car accident, or there's a fire, and you need to get out, but your kids are in the building, or your kid is about to fall off the swing set and be injured. Well, you have to have those reflexes to save your kid. Otherwise, you potentially lose someone you love because you're too slow to react. You know, and you also want to be able to just live a long and healthy life. So physical health is very, very important. If you're young, I'm sure most people listening are young, 18, 15, 20, 25. Don't take your youth for granted. It's going to go away. And when it does, you want to still be youthful in middle and older age for many reasons. Okay? It's just really important. Don't even just be physically healthy. Number 8, don't be afraid to say no. Alright? And this is a message, if there is a woman listening right now, it's very important that you understand, men and women, but this is something that is mainly going to be for the women who are listening. Please, don't be afraid to say no. Alright? It's never, ever in your best interest to be afraid to say no, because then you're going to be putting yourself in a very bad spot where it's going to be even more difficult for you to say no. And that can lead to very, very bad things. So, if you are in a situation where you want to say no, say no. It's very important. As a man, I will respect you a lot more for saying no. I actually like it when a woman says no and then says what she wants to do instead. Yeah, and because it shows that she has the ability to speak up. And in many situations throughout a woman's life, she's going to have to speak up. And it's important. And as a man, it's also important for you to speak up, because if you can't say no to a woman, then she's not going to respect you, because you're just going to be a yes man. Okay? Men don't want yes women, and women don't want yes men. Number 9, he acknowledges his weaknesses. You're not going to be able to grow as a person if you can't even identify your weaknesses so that you can turn them into strengths. Okay? It's just not going to happen. So, always acknowledge your weaknesses. Don't be some hypercritical person, but be open to honest criticism from other people, constructive criticism, and be open to honestly criticizing yourself, because there's always a way for you to become a better man, or a better woman, or a better person in general. He holds himself with a strong posture. Posture, from signs of confidence to affecting your physical well-being later on in life, is very important. It's important across many facets of your life. You don't want to be that doddering old fool who looks 90 but he's actually 60 because he chose to sit in the wrong posture for 45 years. No. Always have a good posture. You look stronger, you're perceived stronger, and you feel stronger. Sit down in a weird posture for 8 hours versus sitting up for 8 hours and see which one feels better. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, anyway, these are the 10 signs that you're an alpha male. Top 10 traits of an alpha male. And, again, if you don't have these signs, remember number 9. Just be able to acknowledge your weaknesses so that you can grow from them. That's it for the 3rd installation of this channel. I hope that you subscribe. I hope that you like. I hope that you share. And I hope that you comment. Because I have weaknesses, and I would hope that you would point them out so that I can grow myself. Thank you very much, and let's work together to make this a better community and to make ourselves better as people as well. Thank you.